Welcome, 7th and 8th graders, to this week's Visions lesson at FSR. And today we are going to be doing a lot of talking about our stories and where our stories meet the story of God. And certainly our stories meet the story of God and some very special people like you see here on the screen. I hope you all know who this is. It's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we're going to talk about where his story meets God's story, and we're going to talk about other people who have been influential in making things better for everybody because of their views and how they showed love for others. So I want you to go ahead and get out your Visions Weekly. We're going to be looking at the cover of it soon. First, go ahead and just make sure that you have a pencil and your weekly. I want you always to make sure you have a pencil in case you want to write something down. And now take a look at this cover. There are a few things that I want to point out to you on this cover. Of course, you see Dr. King on the front, and I want you to just look at the background here. The background on this particular cover is a special kind of cloth called kente cloth. The word kente means basket, and you can see how the cloth looks woven. So that's an African cloth. And I also want you to look at some symbols from Ghana, and Ghana is one of the nations in Africa. And you can read through those and see what they mean. Except God, I fear none. I like this one. It's take heart, and it also means patience. We see heart a lot of times, it's like, oh, I heart you, and how cute. Sometimes we do see it as a very loving and beautiful sign. And here, the Ghanans see it as a symbol also for patience. So that means a lot to me because patience is very important. This that looks like a sun star thing means child of the heavens. This one means horns of the ram, strength. And this one means chief, royalty. So those are some ways that people in that culture use signs to express some very good feelings. Now I want you to think about how wearing a kente cloth could possibly honor the thoughts of somebody like Dr. King. And when I was at a school, we had a day during Black History Month where we all got to wear traditional African garments. And I was very happy because I had one because a neighbor of mine, Stella, who was just a really fun person, her mother visited often from Africa, and she brought me back a very pretty wrap, and so I was able to wear that, and it felt very nice to be a part of the school where I was that was mostly African American, and I think I looked beautiful in it, and it made me think of Stella too, so that was very happy. So how can doing something like wearing an African garment honor Dr. King? How can wearing things from different cultures connect us with those cultures after this video, and then answer the questions after the I Have a Dream speech, and I will see you back for the video after that.